How does a pigeon end up with a war medal, a tiny wooden leg, and its own spot in the Smithsonian? It flew through machine gun fire to save 500 men, sort of. This is the pigeon that went to war. In World War I, talking between units was a nightmare. Radios needed wires, and wires got cut constantly. So, the army used something ancient, homing pigeons. Raise one in a spot, and it always flies home. Strap a message to its leg, release it near the front, and it flies straight back to headquarters. The Americans brought 600 pigeons to France, many donated by British pigeon hobbyists. Actual military strategy. One bird was named Cher Ami, dear friend, and the army was convinced this pigeon was female. A DNA test in 2021 proved the bird was male, misgendered for 100 years. October 1918, 550 American soldiers pushed deep into the Argonne forest. The units beside them fell behind. The Germans quietly closed in, surrounded. Cut off from food, water, and rescue. The newspapers called them the Lost Battalion. The soldiers hated that name. They knew exactly where they were. So did Major Whittlesey. For days they held on. Then their own artillery opened fire, aimed at the wrong ridge. The shells landed directly on them, about 30 men killed by friendly fire. Whittlesey had to make it stop. No radio, so he sent a pigeon, shot down. He sent another, also shot down. One bird left, Cher Ami. The note read, "Our own artillery is dropping a barrage directly on us. For heaven's sake, stop it." They released Cher Ami, and the bird, sensing the moment, landed in a tree. A soldier had to climb up and shake the branch to get it flying. The Germans opened fire. Cher Ami was hit, it dropped, and then it got back up. Wounded, shot in the chest, it flew 25 miles back to headquarters. The legend says that message stopped the shelling and saved the whole battalion. The honest version, from a 1928 army report, is messier. Historians aren't sure the note is what stopped it, but the barrage stopped and relief broke through. Of the original force, only 194 men walked out on their own. Whittlesey earned the Medal of Honor, and the army was not letting a hero pigeon go unrewarded. Medics saved its life. The soldiers carved it a tiny wooden leg. France gave it a medal for gallantry. And General Pershing, who ran the entire American army, personally saw the bird off home. Cher Ami died of its wounds a year later, preserved and sent to the Smithsonian, where it still stands today. One eye, one leg, and more military honors than most humans ever earn. 500 trapped men pinned their last hope on a single pigeon, and the pigeon eventually delivered. For more true stories from history's footnotes, subscribe. Next time, the army that fought with inflatable tanks.